the life, the love, the peace in me joins with the life, the love, and the peace that's in you, the joining.
We are all connected to each other biologically, to the earth chemically, and to the rest of the universe atomically. We are part of the universe. We are in the universe, and the universe is in us.
Joins with the life in you. The life in me joins with the life in you. The love in me joins with the love in you. The love in me joins with the love in you. The peace in me joins with the peace in you. The peace in me joins with the peace in you. The life in me joins with the life in you.
Welcome to another edition of Jazz 101. I'm your host, Tom Gauker. In tonight's episode, it is all about the words and music of the Fruition Experience. The Fruition Experience is based out of Baltimore. They combine elements of jazz, hip-hop, neo-soul with a positive message of love and joy, peace, and unity to create a unique style of conscious music. On the phone this evening, we will be chatting with keyboardist, producer, and engineer Aaron Hill.
Sure it will be done.
to the truth that sets us
So what's the name of the next song you're playing?
So this song is called The Answer, and the lyrics are, what makes us love, what makes us moved to love, maybe the answer is inside. And the idea is just looking inside yourself for love and for your motivations toward love of yourself and love of others.
This is an original song right here. Saying maybe the answer is inside of me. What makes us love? Maybe the answer is inside.
Maybe the answer
is inside.
is inside.
Maybe the answer
Maybe the answer
is inside, y'all. Maybe the answer is inside. What?
What makes us love?
What makes us love?
Aaron Hill, thank you for joining Jazz 101. Could you explain conscious music and what that looks like to your audience?
Yes, so conscious music, pretty much talking about what you named a few minutes ago. To be honest, all music is conscious music, to be absolutely honest. It just depends on what the subject matter is. Kind of where we use the label conscious music because it differentiates itself from other music that's dealing with topics that may not be so positive in nature. A lot of people, when they hear the term conscious, they automatically just think that the music is talking about more positive messages. You can have political messages, you can have, different kind of social messages dealing with, humanity and a lot of the positive things that we do, and even some of the other things that we go through, but just with more of an optimistic viewpoint coming from the music. So the term conscious, it just is kind of I don't want to say slang because it's not really slang. It's just a term that most people relate to where the music is dealing with something of a positive or optimistic nature about life. And as far as what that looks like for the audience, I think that pretty much describes it. The audience expects to be motivated, inspired. They expect to hear music that they can identify with. And even if the topics are about heart, they expect, at least by the end of the song or by the end of the set, to feel some sense of inspiration or some sense of motivation. So this next song is called Home.
Let's take a listen to that song.
Okay.
Besides this group, what other projects do you have going on?
So at the same time, we're working on Amashandra's project. She's the lead vocalist for the group. And we're working on her project called Kintsugi.
Kintsugi?
Yes, it's called Kintsugi, which means to repair with gold.
And is this going to be a full-length album?
Yes, this is a full-length album. We actually recorded half of the album live on April 22nd, and the other half of the album is studio recorded. This particular project is significant because all the songs have to do with the process of healing from different things in life, moving forward, motivation, inspiration. And I would say it specifically deals with the feminine perspective. I think that this project is going to really speak to women because a lot of the songs that she wrote, you could relate to them whether you're a man or woman, but it comes from the woman's perspective with different things that women deal with in life. It's a little bit different from men. Like, for instance, going through the process of having a child and raising a child from the perspective of, what it means to actually have a child, and some of the other emotional things that women go through when it comes to self-esteem, when it comes to motivation or lack thereof, when it comes to self-worth.
Okay, well, you had called her your life partner previously, and I guess I'm old school, but she's your girlfriend. So why are you calling her your life partner? So
we consider each other partner because for us it has deeper meaning than just girlfriend or boyfriend. We kind of see life where you meet up with different people and you decide to take a journey in life. And so we kind of see ourselves on a journey together. So we look out for each other. We also have each other's interests in mind, and there are no strings attached. We're both making the decision to join together. And the analogy that we actually see and use is kind of like if you're driving up the road, and you're taking a trip, and you're happy, you know exactly where you're going, and you're actually fine by yourself. You don't need anybody to make your life complete. It just so happens that you see someone or you run into someone who happens to be going in the same direction in life. And so you two decide to take the trip together, and you make each other's life better. So you're taking a journey in life, and the analogy is that you're driving in a car, and you know your destination, and you're fine by yourself. You just happen to run into someone who's also taking the same journey. And again, you don't need anybody on this journey to make your life better, but you just happen to link up with someone who is taking the journey in the same direction. So you decide to partner up and take the journey together. In my particular case, and in her case as well, we're both fine actually taking the life journey by ourselves. If we both made up our minds that if we were going to take the life journey with someone else, and it had to be someone who was going in the same direction, someone who we would partner up and help each other out in life. So the drive, it's kind of like if you're taking a drive and you can ride with someone who isn't a conversationalist, but the ride might not be too fun. And so you would rather just drive alone. So in our case, we happen to be compatible in that way. We're heading in the same direction in life. And in 2014, we were doing our thing as a group and getting together, recording songs, performing live, and that kind of thing. And it was something about her original music that I was drawn to. And this is 2014, and I hadn't worked with a vocalist since 2008 because I decided to go the instrumental route, and I made a lot of success going in that direction. And in 2014, when I heard her original music, there was something about her, it was something about the essence of her as an individual that drew me to her, wanting to be a part of her journey as a vocalist. And this was significant because I had not wanted to work with anyone else because I was fine being on the instrumental path. But it was something about her. And it wasn't that she was the greatest singer it was something specific about her where I was drawn to be a part of her journey, and I told her that I was drawn to being a part of her journey. At that time, it was just about being a part of her journey, to see her through to the top so that her light could shine and just really touch and help a lot of people, because she was an inspiring figure, not just a singer. She was an inspiring, iconic figure. That's how I saw her. And so I felt drawn to her journey with helping her to get there. Again, not so much just for her, but so that the whole world could benefit from the gifts that she had, from her personality. And so that was the start of it. Later on, we were joined together and decided to take the life journey together as partners. And so that's why we use the term partner instead of girlfriend and boyfriend, because I guess one could argue that they mean the same, but to us they don't mean the same thing. And I think it's just because of colloquial usage. We don't have any strings attached, but we are very much committed to helping each other in life and seeing each other through to our highest dreams. And it just so happens that our dreams really coincide. We're going in the same direction, so we're taking the ride together.
That's a great way of describing a relationship. I think it was awesome. You ready?
Mm-hmm. Oh, you want me to respond?
Yeah.
Sorry. I wasn't sure if you needed to record and stop. Okay, good.
No, that's all right. No, this is a full edit. Thank you, Aaron Hill, for joining me on Jazz 101.
Thank you for having me.
I'm your host, Tom Gowker, and the producer is Tyron Rice. This episode is recorded at WEAA, Morgan State University, your source of cool jazz and more.